Wishing you a very Merry Christmas from Curiosity Conquest. I hope you're ready to get into the holiday spirit. Because today we're diving into the best places to experience some Christmas magic. You know, we have a great mix of sources for this deep dive. We have a travel blog with a unique take on staying home for the holidays, some tips on finally booking those bucket list adventures you've always dreamed of, and a YouTube video highlighting the top Christmas destinations right here in the U.S.
It's funny how that first source, even though it's about travel, actually suggests not traveling for Christmas. It makes you think twice about all the holiday rushing around,
It
right?
really does. So before we get carried away with all the Christmas travel, let's unpack this idea of staying put for a second. What does this travel blog suggest for those of us who,
No.
might be embracing a quieter holiday at home this year?
Well, the blog has this interesting idea of what they call vicarious travel. Imagine yourself all cozy by the fire. But instead of a book, you're reading this super descriptive travel blog. And it's like you're being transported to, say, the rolling hills of Tuscany, or a quaint little village in Provence.
Okay, I'm already feeling more relaxed just thinking about that. Sometimes the best adventures really do happen in our own living rooms.
Right.
You just need a little imagination and a good travel blog to get you there.
Exactly. You could explore those amazing Christmas markets in Europe, with the smell of chestnuts roasting and carols in the air, all from the comfort of your couch, and no airport security lines.
Okay, you have a point there. But I have to admit, that second source we have, the one about bucket list adventures, it speaks to my adventurous side. I love that why not now attitude when it comes to finally going to your dream destinations.
Mm.
Do you think the holidays are a good time for this kind of travel?
It might surprise you. But for certain destinations, the holidays are actually the perfect time to visit. They have all these unique traditions and festivities that happen this time of year. For example, imagine spending Christmas in a villa tucked away in the Tuscan countryside, and you're taking a cooking class to learn all those special regional Italian Christmas dishes. Now, that's something you wouldn't get any other time of year.
Wow, sign me up.
Yeah.
Now, this third source, the YouTube video, it throws a real curveball at us. It suggests going to the Southern Hemisphere for Christmas. Can you imagine? Trading in the snow boots for flip-flops and a roast dinner for a barbecue on the beach.
That's definitely an interesting take. For those of us who are used to a cold Christmas, experiencing it in a totally different climate and culture could be.
Pretty amazing. Imagine watching the sunset over the South China Sea in Sabah, Borneo. There's nothing like a snowy Christmas, but it has a magic all its own. Okay, so we've got stay-at-home cozy, we've got bucket list adventures, and a Southern Hemisphere twist on Christmas. Now, I'm really ready to get into that YouTube video and explore those top U.S. Christmas destinations. The video lists 10, so maybe we could group them by the kind of experience they offer.
I think that's a great idea. We've got everything from family fun and that classic Christmas vibe to some unique and quirky destinations. And of course, the charming small towns. Let's see what we can discover.
All right, listeners, as we go through these U.S. destinations, think about what kind of Christmas experience you would love. Do you picture a cozy, snowy getaway, the bright lights of a big city, or maybe the charm of a small town decked out for the holidays?
Okay, let's start with a category that's always a winner for families. Pure fun. You can't go wrong with Orlando, Florida. World-famous theme parks, especially if you love Disney magic. Then there's McAdenville, North Carolina. It's the small town that goes all out, over 500,000 Christmas lights. They even call it Christmas Town, USA.
Wow, 500,000 lights? They must be serious about Christmas. I can just imagine driving through McAdenville. Twinkling lights everywhere. It would be like stepping into a Christmas fairy tale.
And if you want that classic picture-perfect Christmas, you can't beat New York City during the holidays. Ice skating at Rockefeller Center under the giant Christmas tree, the amazing window displays on Fifth Avenue. New York is a Christmas classic for a reason.
And for those who love a little history and tradition with their Christmas, there's Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, home to a real German-style Christmas market. Handcrafted gifts, traditional treats. You can practically smell the glühwein in the air.
Now, if you're looking for a truly unique Christmas experience, how about North Pole, Alaska? This town celebrates Christmas all year round.
Yeah.
Streets named after Santa and his reindeer. Christmas cheer everywhere you look.
That sounds adorable, like a real-life Santa's village. And we can't forget about Las Vegas, a city that knows how to party. And in December, they transform into a winter wonderland. Dazzling decorations, spectacular shows, festive energy everywhere.
If you're looking for the warmth and coziness of a small-town Christmas, Branson, Missouri has something really special. A ride on the Polar Express train, straight through the Ozark Mountains. It's like stepping into that classic Christmas story, perfect for families. or anyone who still believes in a little Christmas magic.
I've always wanted to ride the Polar Express. And speaking of heartwarming Christmas experiences, San Antonio, Texas, they have their famous river walk, decorated with thousands of twinkling lights. A beautiful way to enjoy the Christmas spirit.
And if you're dreaming of a white Christmas, Durango and Breckenridge, Colorado, stunning mountains, world-class skiing. Imagine yourself in a cozy cabin, fire crackling, mug of hot chocolate in hand. That's the ultimate winter wonderland.
Now here's a hidden gem that might surprise some people. New Orleans, Louisiana. It's known for Mardi Gras, but they also have these really heartwarming Christmas celebrations. It's a great reminder that Christmas magic can pop up in the most unexpected places.
What's really cool about all these destinations is how different they are. From the theme park thrills of Orlando to the history and charm of Bethlehem, it shows how many different ways you can experience Christmas in the U.S. And it reminds us that there's really no right or wrong way to celebrate. It's all about finding what makes you feel that Christmas spirit.
And that's what we're trying to do with this deep dive. Help you discover the perfect Christmas experience for you. So keep those travel dreams alive.
And stay tuned, because we have a lot more to explore in part 2 of our Christmas travel deep dive.
As we're going through all these different Christmas destinations, I'm noticing something that kind of ties them all together. That feeling of wonder and enchantment that Christmas brings. It doesn't matter where you are or how you celebrate.
I totally agree. Whether you're at home with family, exploring a new city all lit up for the holidays, or even just daydreaming about future trips, it's about capturing that Christmas magic. And what's so interesting is how each destination seems to tap into a different part of that Christmas spirit. Like it's reminding us that there's no one right way to do Christmas.
Yeah. And I love how you've been bringing in the listener's perspective throughout this whole deep dive. It's not just us talking at them. We're inviting them to connect with these places and figure out what kind of travel speaks to them.
Speaking of personal travel style, which of these destinations have caught your eye so far? Are you feeling the cozy charm of McGaddenville, the history of Bethlehem, or maybe the unexpected festive vibe of New Orleans?
Honestly, they all sound amazing. But if I had to pick, I think I'm most drawn to that Southern Hemisphere Christmas in Saba. It's so different from what I'm used to. Swapping snow for sand, carols for the sound of the ocean.
I can see why you'd love that.
It's a chance to break away from tradition, create some new memories in a completely different setting.
Exactly. Adventure and wonder can be found anywhere.
And even if I can't make it to Borneo this year, I'm already feeling inspired to explore some of these places virtually. Just through the blogs and videos you've shared, sometimes that's all it takes to satisfy that travel bug.
Oh, for sure. And who knows, maybe exploring virtually will spark an idea for a real trip someday.
Right, like planting a seed for a future adventure.
Exactly.
Speaking of adventures, I think we have a few more destinations to uncover from that YouTube video.
Yeah.
We haven't talked about Breckenridge, Colorado yet. And it sounds like the ultimate winter wonderland escape.
Ooh, Breckenridge. If you think about it, a lot of these destinations really tap into that sense of nostalgia and childlike wonder. The Polar Express in Branson, all those Christmas lights in McAdenville. Christmas brings out the kid in all of us.
That's true.
And Breckenridge really embraces that. They have a Victorian-style Christmas village, festive events like the lighting of Breckenridge and the Race of the Santas,
Right.
hundreds of Santas racing down Main Street. And on New Year's Eve, they have a torchlight parade down the mountain, followed by fireworks.
Wow. So, Breckenridge is officially on my Christmas bucket list. The perfect mix of cozy and exciting.
What's really amazing about this list is the sheer variety of experiences. Theme park thrills in Orlando, historical charm in Bethlehem, mountain adventures in Colorado, the dazzling lights and entertainment of Las Vegas. It's like a Christmas travel buffet.
You pick what you want.
Exactly.
So listeners, we want to hear from you. Which of these destinations has piqued your interest? Snowy escape, big city adventure, small town Christmas charm.
Let us know in the comments. We love hearing from our curious and adventurous community.
And don't forget, we've included links to all the sources we've talked about in the description box below. So if you want to explore any of these destinations further,
Or just get some travel inspiration.
you know where to find it.
We're all about making it easy and fun for you to explore these topics and expand your horizons.
Now, before we move on to the final part of our Christmas travel deep dive, I just want to take a moment to thank you, our incredible listeners, for joining us on this festive journey.
Your curiosity and enthusiasm are what make this podcast so special.
And wherever you are, and however you're celebrating, we wish you a very Merry Christmas, filled with joy, laughter, and beautiful memories.
Happy holidays from all of us at Curiosity Conquest.
As we're wrapping up all these amazing Christmas destinations, it's got me thinking, what if we combined parts of all of them to create, like, the ultimate Christmas itinerary?
Ooh, I love that.
Yeah. It would be like designing your own perfect Christmas experience.
Taking the best from each place to make a truly unforgettable trip.
Exactly. Okay, I'm already picturing it. We'd start with a snowy escape to Breckenridge, hit the slopes, enjoy those gorgeous mountain views, maybe even time it to see that torchlight parade and New Year's Eve fireworks you mentioned.
Perfect.
From the snowy peaks of Colorado, we'd head to the heartwarming charm of McAdenville, North Carolina. Walking through those streets, 500,000 twinkling lights, it would be like stepping into a Christmas card.
Oh, I can picture it.
And we can't forget a little Disney magic. A stop in Orlando is a must. For that pure, childlike wonder,
Absolutely.
and for some delicious food and culture, we'd spend a few days in a Tuscan villa, learning to cook all those amazing Italian Christmas dishes.
Of course.
No ultimate Christmas itinerary would be complete without a visit to New York City. Ice skating at Rockefeller Center, the holiday markets, soaking up all that electric energy.
A classic.
And to top it all off, we'd ring in the new year in Las Vegas. Dazzling lights, over-the-top entertainment, a true Vegas celebration.
Wow.
Just thinking about that itinerary gets me so excited. It's amazing how combining different elements from these destinations can create such a rich and unique experience.
It really shows how travel can open your mind, introduce you to new traditions, and create memories that will last a lifetime.
So, listeners, we want you to create your own ultimate Christmas itinerary. What elements would you take from these destinations? Snowy landscapes, bustling cities, a mix of culture and tradition.
Tell us in the comments. We want to hear about the places and experiences that spark your wanderlust.
And that brings us to the end of our Christmas travel deep dive. We hope you've enjoyed this festive exploration and that you're feeling inspired to embrace the magic of the season, whether you're traveling far and wide or finding that joy and wonder closer to home.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to Curiosity Conquest for more deep dives into fascinating topics. We've got lots more adventures planned for the new year.
And be sure to check out the links to all the sources we talked about in the description box below. You can find everything from travel blogs and videos to more resources to help you plan your own Christmas adventures.
From all of us at Curiosity Conquest, we wish you a very Merry Christmas filled with joy, laughter, and unforgettable memories.
Happy holidays and happy travels.